Hey YouTube, welcome back. This is Ricky with Shoemonstertech, and today we are looking at the QSP Penguin. Check this one out. This is the D2 steel version, and yes, we have brass scales on this guy here. Love it. Okay, well, before we get in the nitty gritties and all the goodies, you guys go ahead and check out my Instagram page at Shoemonstertech. Yes, indeed, I have some photos and foreshadows of what I'm going to review in the future. Also, guys, go ahead and check out this guy here, Steven from Country Bear Company. I've actually got quite a bit of leather from this guy here. You can find him on Instagram. It's at Country Bear Company, and I'll leave the links down in the descriptions. But I recently got this one in here. I actually had this one before, and I decided I want to go with a different color for the springtime, right? Why not? But I like this wallet, really good quality. What I like about it is that it's got this flap here. You can stick your cards in the front. I've got my little EDC pry tool here, and I stick cash down in there if I got it. And then you have another pocket back here. You can place your cards in. So very handy wallet. It's slim, it's small. I absolutely love this wallet. So go check him out. And yeah, he does all kinds of other leather stuff too. Here's a little, like, we'll call it a portable strap. You know, you can take this with you, hook it up to your keychain or something. And he also hooked me up with this little leather tray here. You can place your EDC stuff into. So yeah, he's got a lot of different cool things he does, and you can catch him on Instagram, like I said. Check out this box. I don't know, something about this box I like. I don't usually do packaging and all that stuff, but it's nothing much to it. I just like the the color of the box. I don't know if other boxes like this. This is my first QSP knife that I've reviewed, and this was passed down to me from the Apex Knife Pass Around group. So thanks, guys. Thanks for letting me check this one out. All right, so specs on this guy. Overall length is 7.125 inches. The blade length is 3.125 inches. Cutting edge 2.875 inches. Blade width is 0.875 inches. Blade thickness on here, it's 0.12 inches. You do have your D2 steel material. And the blade style, this is a sheep's foot. And the blade grind on this fella here is flat, so you can take a peek at that. Edge type plain on this blade. Handle length 4 inches even. Handle width is 1 inch even. Handle thickness is 0.46 inches. We do have our brass material, and the frame liner is stainless steel. The weight on this is 5.11 ounces, so yeah, well expected, guys. It's brass. I mean, it's going to be a little heavier than any other version of this, and they do have different versions of this Penguin. User, it is right hand, left hand user, so you can switch your pocket clip to the other side here. So there you go, lefties. To deploy this, it is a thumb stud, and we do have a liner lock to close this knife up, right? Awesome. Now this was made in China, and this is considered an everyday carry knife. Let's do some size comparisons. Let's compare it to our Para 3. And yeah, it's slightly larger than the Para 3 on the blade side. I mean, by a hair. And the Para 3 handle, it is just a little bit longer. So yeah, that's a good size comparison, right? Let's do the Pilar 3 by CRKT. And yeah, same thing there, really and truly. The blade is just a hair longer on the CRKT, and the handle, it is a hair longer as well. Really and truly, that is real close on that blade, guys. It looks like they're about the same. Yeah, I'm thinking they're the same. Close enough, right? Alright, Ontario Rat 2. Yes, let's take a peek at this. So, yeah, here's another close one, guys. Wow. Yeah, they look pretty much the same as far as the length goes. Indeed. So, let's compare our everyday carry Sharpie. Make sure that's closed up all the way. So that gives you a better idea. Everybody knows the size of a Sharpie, right? Alright, cool. So let's close this up, and you can see how far down it sits in your pocket compared to a Sharpie. There you go. Cool. Alright, so this does come with a lanyard hole through here, as you can well see. Very nice. And you do have a deep carry pocket on this as far as the clip goes. And I did forget to mention, this is a tip up carry. So when you put this in your pocket, that tip is going in the up direction. All right, sweet. So what are my thoughts about this knife, guys? The MSRP on this is $61.85. We'll call it $62. I found it online for $49, actually closer to $50. I do like that it's a deep carry clip on this. Very nice. I kind of wish they would have done something with those screws. Yeah, they're not recessed or flush, anything like that. What else we got? Their hardware on here looks like they're not T8s. They definitely look like T6s. It's very small, so a little easier to strip if you want to take this knife apart. So you guys have to be careful on that. And yeah, oh yeah, it's got jimping on this, and which is very nice. Kind of wish they added some more jimping back here, maybe underneath here. As usual, I will always gripe about that. The action on this knife is not too bad. It doesn't drop shut, though. I mean, you really have to give it a couple good wiggles to get this to drop shut. I imagine, since it's not my knife, I may be passing on to the next guy. Normally what I would do is adjust this pivot just a little bit, just loosen it up just a hair, and get this to drop shut. So yeah, that's one thing to consider about this knife. Does the blade come center? Yes, it does. Almost dead on center. Looks real good too, right? Absolutely love that, how simple this knife looks. I mean, I love the brass scales. I mean, you guys give me copper or brass scales, I'm gonna love it. You know, I like the finish they did on the scales as well. Lanyard hole, very, very good for you lanyard junkies. This one would look real sweet with a paracord and a brass bead on this, right? So yeah, a lot of good things about this knife. How does it feel in hand? I do feel a hot spot. This guy right here, the pocket clip does come up. It's got a pretty sharp angle to that, so yeah, you do feel that when you're gripping on it. You know, either if you got small hands or large hands, I still think you're gonna feel that. As far as a forward finger choil on this, you can choke up on this knife. You just have to be careful, because I am real close to that edge of that blade. So yeah, now the blade, I do like the sheep's foot. Very simple. Now I did notice they put their logo here and no place else. They do have the D2 on their blade. And yeah, there you go. They're not plastering their name all over the knife, so I do like that. Keeps it simple, right? So my overall thoughts on this knife: do I think it's worth $50? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you guys are looking for a good budget knife with, you know, really nice brass scales, the finish on this is really nice. And you guys like the style of this blade, the sheep's foot blade, and you're looking for something that's, you know, not HCR, but maybe upgraded one step to a D2 steel, yeah, this one's for you guys. Well, that's it for today, guys. I appreciate you guys watching, and feel free to subscribe, comment, and smash that like button, right? All right, guys, thanks. Bye.